skull is so weird. That's so good. Yeah, the voice acting is bang on. Yep.
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenuburi.
Yep.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
That's so good. I love it.
Alright, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Many parsecs. Oh, Bogano. Oh, there's little Furby things everywhere. Though, no idea what. Look at that. Oh, there's a big lizard dude over there. Yep, well, hopefully I don't let you guys down too much with too much noobishness. Zappy wires. Let's fight it. Ow. Ah, that's the wrong button. Controller fail. Oh, I did not get to be hit. I'm looking at the map, dude. I'm Bali. Go away. This place is old as hell. Hey, that looks like it might be dodgy. Quick save. Check it out. Nope, not now. Thank you, Master Braytac. That's Braytac from Stargate SG-1. Going. Marker is gone. I'll return to Arcadia. Radio. In we go. Dr. Suchong. I thought that said Dr. Schlong for a second.
You wish. You wish it did.
Dr. Schlong. No, Dr. Shuchong. My bad.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent.
Why don't you go to your office and think about that for
Get out of here, dickhead.
Sorry.
Well, let's get an endorsement going.
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work. You think you're gonna run in a Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Yeah, suck that.
Why do you come to me for aid, worthy knight?
Look here, fucko. Do you want someone to fix this or not? Do you want a hero or not? He's like, who's gonna save us? Who's gonna save us? I'll save you. Oh, well, good luck then. No, fuckhead. How about you help us?
A worthy knight?
After you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait. Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
What the hell? Alright, continue please, Liliana. Never mind, David. Continue, Liliana.
Avelin's Dalish Guardians. What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Claudia Black. Oh, I was gonna say Catherine Black. Claudia Black. Yeah, that's the voice of Morrigan. Back to life! There's gonna be some dialogue because we're approaching a new town.
Look, can we talk for a moment?
Okay, are you sure you're not hiding anything else?
Besides my unholy love of fine cheeses and a minor obsession with my hair, no.
Our band of awesomeness, look at us. Bad ass. What exactly are these things that attack the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses.
Couldn't think of anything original to say? It's always quotes with you, Papa. Bring on the deadage. Yeah, stealth is a better option if you've got 2 hours to slowly make it out. Going to be a rock star. Oh. Skills. That was two with one bullet. Whoa. Get out, get off. You Terminator looking bastard. Yeah, get him.
Good morning, night city, a day in the life. I was on my own, catching a ride.
Oh shit.
Oh god, they're still alive.
I don't know if I'd call that alive, Caden. The cutscene. Ooh, Nihilus. Ooh, another Turian. Oh shit, there it is. That is massive. What are you guys shooting at? Oh, another one. Can we use some powers? Yes, we can. Awesome. Boom, in the face. In the... Oh, did we get it? Yes. On the monorail, monorail, monorail. Poke out like that. That one's down. These things just run around like dickheads. Many visions! Oh shit, it blew up. She's got it stacked up there, hasn't she?
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
I will find her, or someone who knows what happened to her.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
A legend cannot be killed, can it?
The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri.
Hold them back! I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
There we go. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. This is Nerdedness. I'm Shade. How are we doing? It's great to see so many of you on already, because tonight could be a big night. We shall see shortly, I think. But how is everyone doing? Midnight Tabby, you've had a hell of a day, it seems. Tell us about it. Tell us more. Big Vito, welcome. Thank you for dropping in, especially considering your time zone. Hope all is good in your world. And yes, indeed, good old Mass Effect 2, Shep. Man, Mass Effect was so amazing. It will always have a special place in my heart. Same with some of Dragon Age, actually. But I have to admit, one of the new things that has really taken root in my heart in a special place, mostly because of the amazingness of the stories. I like the theming, the gameplay, but just the resonance, the emotional connection. Cyberpunk. Now, Cyberpunk is going to be our next major game to play after The Witcher 3. I've got a lot of it prepared. It's going to be a very focused playthrough. So it won't be dragging on and on and on. It'll be focused through the interesting stuff because I've played the game. I'm my own director for that one. I'm very keen for it. I'm looking forward to doing it, especially with a mature game and an improved setup from last time. But I'm interested to know, those of you who want to come along and see it in action, have you seen it before? Are you familiar with it, or is it going to be a new thing for you as well? And Big Vito, you can't sleep, so lurking as you play a war game. That is perfect. And Baldur's Gate 3 after Cyberpunk 2077? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I would like to do, Vito. I reckon that sounds like a good plan. Gives us some time to figure some of it out. And I'm so thirsty for Baldur's Gate 3 as well. But there's a lot to figure out for that one to get organized the right way. But yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards, and I'm hoping you'll be part of that as well. Midnight, is your day better, improving, hopefully? And Frosty, hope you are doing well. Our director, Frosty, a legend amongst us tonight, along with Kitty Cat Cleo. Hope she's behaving herself as well. And Vito, you're thirsty to see you react to Karlach. Cool. No idea what that means, but I'm sure it'll be a big thing when it happens. I'm sure it'll be amazing. At midnight, you had a druggie come into work and try to break the glass shields at the counter. Ah, what a drainer. Yeah. That'll ruin anyone's day, pretty much. Ugh. Frosty knows what you're talking about, Vito. Well, hopefully I can deliver when that part comes around. So, Clear's in the bedroom. All right, very good. Okay, so theoretically, based on where we've gotten to, based from input from our director Frosty, the next bit of our story is a bit of a steam train. Like, once we get started, we're sort of committed to that progression, likely leading to the finale of the main story. Now, we've still got 2 DLC packs to play afterwards, which will flow on. So we're not done with The Witcher yet, but I'm very interested to see what happens with this story. We shall get started and see what happens, and including the little update here from Dandelion as part of his narration. This is one of the better ones, I think, that I've seen in this game. There's one of the better loading screens.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalia. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels.
Long explanation.
Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Thank you, older or elderly Dandelion. Great update, because a lot's happened in the main story over the last little while. The Wild Hunt, basically the Elder Elves, the original elves, the NL as they are called, not the Enshay, which are the elves on this realm, this world. And the leader, the main leader, Eredin, killed their former king to sort of gain more power and influence and start doing the things that he's been doing. That's a super simplified summary. Now, in between streams, I've done all the treasure hunts. I did not like it. I hated it. But they are all done, apart from the DLC stuff. That's all we have left. The collect them all Gwent cards thing. I've learned that this quest will stick around until you collect, I think, at least 1 card from all of the packs. We have done all the unique stuff through the quest line, but there's still other stuff that you can get from buying from merchants or random prizes in random Gwent matches. I'm not going to pursue that at the moment because it's also quite difficult to tell what you're missing without spending stupid amounts of time and writing shit down. So we're going to leave that. But we are, by all things considered, ready. Our gear is upgraded to the maximum it can be before the Blood and Wine DLC. Mastercrafted. The next step being Grandmaster Crafted, which we can't get until 2 DLCs later, so that's fine. We are stacked with the highest tier runes I can get for boosting our build, which is using magic and signs like a battle mage. School of the Griffin style it is, even though Geralt is from the School of the Wolf. We've got flexibility, that's what we're doing. So far it's been working for us. And we are in Novigrad, ready to do the next steps of our main quest, battle preparations. So I think I can read this bit here. This shouldn't be a spoiler. Thanks to Triss and Yennefer's hard work, Ciri's team of defenders now had 2 more outstanding sorceresses in its ranks, and the prospect of gaining yet another. With this, our heroes were ready to face the Wild Hunt, but to bring Eredin to their world and cut off his escape route, they had also needed an elven artifact known as the Sunstone. Okay, the team set off for Skellige Isles to finish their final tasks before the final battle. Sounds good. Let's go meet Avallac'h at the ship. Avallac'h being the elder elven mage who's been helping Ciri this whole time. Although we don't fully trust him, he seems to be a decent dude. So far. And what is it? It's coming on sunset, heading into dusk. Right, we shall sail to Skellige. I haven't done every single point of interest that are on all the maps, but most of them have been done.
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know.
Who's this?
But I shall take it up with him.
Yen? Yes. What does she know about the Emperor? Oh, that's right, she was hanging out with him.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
I hear right? You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
Bit about Frangilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Okay.
How's Rita know? Barely got out of prison herself.
She spoke to Fringilla before they imprisoned her. Fringilla said that the Emperor had summoned her, and she'd explained why after the meeting. No one's heard from her since.
Thought this kind of drama only happened around Radovid.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
They're all waiting for us.
Alright, let's go, Yen. Maybe we can be a bit nicer to each other, though. Strange romance between those two. Anyway, we're on the ship. Where is Avalok? There he is.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Yes, let's do it.
Anchors away.
Let's go. Let's bring some awesome epicness to distract Midnight Tabby and everyone else, to bring hopefully a good session of interesting storytelling and just the right amount of comedic fails.
Sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
Right. Okay. Fine. The artifact's going to be around Skellige somewhere. Unvik. Steve's not so rough this time on our voyage. Oh, cute. Happy family. For now. Come on, Geralt, give her a cuddle. Or not. Ooh, are they warships? Are they friendly warships? Hey, summon a bird. Cool trick, but what's it do?
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Frangilla Vigo.
So is Fringilla definitely... Okay.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Okay.
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Okay.
Think they know we're here?
Amir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but...
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject. One officially sentenced to death for treason.
Oh.
You'll need to learn what Amir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
Just a big old cannon, that'll do it.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way.
Okay.
Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
Okay.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes.
mountain elves, the
Truly.
Enshay as well?
Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Never heard of it. No idea. Why would we know? It's your race's lore before they even came here.
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshay elf, Dillion. Yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
Okay.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally.
Naturally, yes.
With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
Okay.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's go.
I'm off.
Good luck.
Hugs. Oh, no hugs. Okay, letter from Yennefer to Emir. Your Imperial Majesty. Allow me to remind you that arrangement encompassed all the sorceresses wishing to take part in the risky endeavor whose success is so vital to us. I find it hard to believe that in the current situation, when I have already succeeded in gathering so many members of the Lodge, you would refuse to allow Fringilla Vigo to join our company. I understand there are personal factors that make you reluctant to part with your subject, but I assure you our interests are aligned in those matters as well. I promise that I will uphold the conditions of our arrangement, despite the fact that they will demand sacrifices of me and will leave me in an unfortunate situation. I therefore request, politely yet with great insistence, that you release Fringilla. With all due respect, Yennefer, what sacrifices is it going to cost from you, Yennefer? You're making me nervous. Okay, find the Sunstone, go back to that one. Ask Crack where Ermion is. So let's find Malsac. How do we get...
I thought you'd wish to see Croc.
It's just that... What if I disappear
you'd
again
make a
tomorrow?
fine sailor.
For good this time, like my mother did. I feel like I shouldn't see anyone who was fond of me. At least not until we defeat the Wild Hunt.
Okay, that's
We can always
wise.
drop you back on the Isle of Mists.
Thanks a lot.
Can we talk further? Oh,
Got a
we
minute?
Of course.
We can ask her some stuff. Okay.
Traveling between worlds. What's it like?
It's nice.
Difficult?
It was at first, but in time it became automatic, like riding a horse.
Bet a lot of mages would love to learn to do it.
I'm certain they would. But Avalok claims they've neither the knowledge nor talent. He spent 4 centuries learning to do it, yet can still only find and pass through pre-existing portals.
Ah, but she can summon her
I go
own
wherever
portals.
I please, whenever I please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once you'd left Yen and me on the Isle of Avalon, what happened to you? What did you do?
I traveled through time, space, different worlds. I saw houses of glass, ran with unicorns at the world's end. Even lived in an undersea kingdom for a time.
Wow.
Freedom. Always had a taste for it.
I still do.
So why'd you return?
It was too much. I almost drowned in it. When everything is possible, it quickly becomes a lot less alluring.
Really? Still pretty nice, though.
Eridan's located you time and again. How's that work?
When I pass between worlds, I create a kind of shockwave. Anyone properly trained can sense it. That's how Avalok explains it, at any rate. He can do it too.
So you shouldn't actually ever use your power.
It's not like that. The impulse is stronger the longer my voyage. On short hops, the disturbance is practically imperceptible.
Right.
So, need your advice about Yennefer.
Very well. Ask away.
The thing is, I'd like to take her somewhere once it's over. Someplace picturesque, beautiful even, where we can rest.
Nice.
You've
Romantic.
been almost everywhere. Also know Yen well. Any ideas? I was thinking Spala, or maybe Dolblathana.
The first roadside inn you pass. Take her there. Pay for a month in advance, carve "Do Not Disturb" into the room door, and shut it behind you.
Really?
Just like that?
Just like that.
Wow. Lock ourselves away in a little sex den is what Siri recommends. All right, thank you. Thank you, step.
I should go.
All right.
Person.
We'll talk later.
Boring as fucking shite.
All right, let's find Crack. He is no longer, well, he wasn't before. He wasn't the leader of these isles, but he's the leader of this action on this island, right? Crack on crate. Hello, sir.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Yeah, saw them. Don't care.
And on Crate on the throne remains a thorn in his arse. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The Druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not.
Ooh.
The Druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Wisdom and restraint from Crack on Crate. The opposing clan of Lugas the Madman. So their two clans are the only clans that have to share an island. They don't necessarily share it well. Now, it is the biggest island in all of the Skellige Isles. Yeah, still, there's always tension between the clans. Alright, Lugos. GPS says he's up here somewhere.
Well, well, well.
Well, yes. How far are we traveling? Should I have brought the horse? Holy shit. So far away. Yes, I should have brought the horse. I'm not going to bring the horse. We're going to fast travel there. Back down the hill we go. My bad. I thought they were nearby.
What are ye looking at?
Alright, as very early morning sets in apparently. Mure? I don't know how to pronounce that actually. We are here.
Priestess is a terrible crossbreed.
It's a bit colder down here maybe? A bit of frost around? Frost on the ground? Yep, that looks cold. Not my style.
And what else would Crack? I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
What would you call it if not treason?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him.
Relax, you silly bastard. Oh, really? We are fighting. That's not what I wanted to be doing. We're supposed to be allies. Ah, you stupid bastard, Lugos. Director Frosty, did I do a bad choice? Did I provoke a fight that I could have avoided?
You'll never learn.
Alright, set them on fire. Calm them down. So, is Lucas actually dead, or is he just knocked out?
I'll kill him.
That guy's going up the stairs. Nope, if this is going to get the druid, it always ends in a fight. Thank you. I was worried I'd done a fail. Although I know that Midnight loves a good fail. Mousesack, where are you going, bro? Oh, there's still one to fight. Oh, we gotta fight all of them. Oh, alright, well, so be it. Dude, you put my fire out. It's not a metaphor.
Mistake.
Teamwork. Alright, there's still a couple more. Can we talk yet, or... Nope, we cannot. We cannot talk. More shields. Quick save. Yes.
I'll watch ye die with pleasure.
Stab him in the doodle. Oh, no. Oh, he's a shieldy man. Shieldy mans we need to put off balance or counter their attacks. Oh, he...
How long you gonna make me wait?
Yeah, you get him. Oh, he did too. Well done. Nice twirling. Oh, wait, no, we still can't talk. Gotta get outside of Madman Lugos's territory. Alright. More of the awesome Witcher soundtrack that just makes me think of Dragon Age Origins kicks in. I'm like now hardwired to like this kind of music because of Dragon Age Origins. What have you linked, Vito? A clip. A Twitch TV clip. I'll have to look at it later. Love a good clip. I've enjoyed some of the clips that you've posted when you've done like either a funny thing or a massive fail in Truck Simulator or Farm Simulator. Some good crashes on there, always give me a good giggle. Alright, Massac, we're still jogging.
That's enough. Wait. This one's really funny.
Alright, those guys are not fighting, they're just talking. Bruh, how far are we running? Here we go.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
It would seem...
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation.
Yes.
More Witcher's work.
Which we did.
Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
Which was a wise choice because she's very logical and even-tempered.
So,
Stand by
Clan
it.
Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement. Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner.
Right.
But why have you returned to Skellige?
Reasons. Important reasons. What about Ceres, the queen?
How's Ceres handling things?
Has the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugos excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Croc's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar.
Glad he's not king, then. He made the right choice.
Listen, Ermion, know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The mask of Urber's first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the pearl divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung? Are they good divers, are they?
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time.
Apparently they
Don't know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Magic!
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Oh, gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
We got a whole bunch of them. All right, talk to the bard known as Eyvind and find and talk to the pearl diver. Which one is closer? Neither of them are close. We need to do both. The closest one technically is Arenbjorn, so I guess that makes the most sense to pursue first. There's a point of interest there, but we don't have time for points of interest. Let's make our way down to Holmstein's port and fast travel from there. Come on, Roach, get out of the bushes. Let's go. And we're stuck. The silly horse has really gotten us stuck. Come on. Making me look bad. There we go.
Already, you know that.
Oh, hang on, I'm going to go this way. Towards the marker, not the GPS. After playing some Cyberpunk preparation and playing The Witcher a whole bunch, CD Projekt Red really have uplifted their GPS game in Cyberpunk compared to The Witcher. It is so much better in that game. And it has a whole lot more to deal with than this one does. Anyway, where's the sign? There it is. Alright, so we have a few steps to get through for this finale. We may not get all of the finale done tonight, but that's okay. I'm in no rush. We'll finish it tomorrow night if need be. The charming lass is having a good spit. Talk to the bard. Excuse me, Mr. Bardy Man.
Not now.
Right. Grizz, welcome, my guy. Just in time for finale setup.
Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind.
Oh.
By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
Oh. Okay.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind.
I actually don't understand that reference.
Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige.
What if he came just then when he was turned around anyway? And Grizz, swoop in late and catch the important bits. Classic
Heard of some
Grizz.
cavern no one's been able to enter?
Oh, yeah.
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
There it is. Oh, he's gonna miss it. Don't miss it. Do it. Show him.
Eyvind.
What?
I... just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing a historical treatise on the Enshe elves, under Ermien's tutelage.
Ermien? Man never cared a whit about the elves of the mountains.
Okay, so Enshe definitely outnumbers.
Cut me to bits if you like, I'll never tell you about the cavern!
Well, the other option was to say we're composing a ballad, and I doubt he would have believed that, right? Once again, unless Director Frosty indicates otherwise. But yes, Grizz, coming along for the important stuff. Never mind, we are welcoming you, we are glad to have you. We still do frequent dick shots for Grizz, even in your absence, when we can. Okay, up here. Oh, there we go, the lighthouse. I was going to say there's no fast travel point, but there is up here. Can we cross that? Oh, we can cross the ground there. All right, let's try that. See how we go. And we got to fight a goddamn harpy. You stupid feathered wench. Get out of here. Got things to do. You dickheads always respawn and just pester everyone. Yes! Stabbed her while she was down. Knock that one down. Stab her too. Yes! Instant finishing move. I love it. Alright. I need to find a way to cross these aisles. And Roach is not great at cross-country. Roach likes the smooth roads. She ain't so great. Climbing hills. With some difficult terrain, unlike other games, where the horse is your actual secret to achieving so. So that... Oh no, that bridge is intact. Enough. It's intact enough to cross. Well, they have fixed it well enough and then crashed a ship into it, but anyway. Alright. Come on, Roach. Let's go for a ride. Go, go. Save as well. Oh, hang on. Why is the GPS changing? Oh, he's over there. My bad.
Faster.
My bad. I got stuck on the road. Turn around, you silly bastard. I still keep not getting it baked into my muscle memory that turning the horse around, you can't go a complete 180. You got to do a little bit of an angle. And then just press forwards and let it auto-turn. Which is not what the instinct is, especially if you're playing games with driving cars and stuff. Okay. Find the Pearl Diver, who must be around here somewhere. Can we quick save and dive off the cliff? Nope.
Must be the Pearl Diver's boat.
Okay, must be the Pearl Diver's boat. Do we climb into it? Do we just search around? Is he going to be maybe underwater?
No way around it. Gonna have to dive. They call them fish lung for a reason.
We are gonna have to dive, as Geralt suggests. Okay, what have we got? Some underwater herbs. Let's go towards the center of the indicated area. Perhaps what we can also do is drink the underwater breathy potion. Killer whale, that's the one. Now, do we need to surface for that to work properly? Oh, there's a tunnel. It's probably through the tunnel. Alright, let's go up, get some air, and dive in. Down we go! Yes, we're on the trail. GPS is updated, and we see some kind of indicator over there using the Witcher sensors. Ooh, okay, we're in a tunnel. Oh, and and some drowners.
Look, Erling, told you we wasn't done for the day. Didn't even have to fish this one out.
You daft? Can't you see he's a witcher?
What's a witcher doing here?
Run out of pearls?
Not your concern. What the sea gives, we take.
Seems she's a reluctant giver.
Aye, I could use a better knife. But a few hours and their fingers are swollen.
So they're just looting dead bodies from shipwrecks. Okay.
Plan to return the bodies to their families at least? I mean, once you're done.
They speak true. Mutants got nothing resembling refined sentiments. Look at them. You think their ever-loving mums and wifeys want to see them in this state? The sea will bury them.
And that's that.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Risking a lot.
Why? That a threat or something?
Don't need to worry about me. But I heard calls underwater. Monsters must have sensed blood.
I don't hear nothing.
Ordinary folk never hear these things till it's too late.
Best get out of here, Matthias.
Listen, heard you know a thing or two about elven ruins in Skellige.
Who says?
Ermion.
You'll not tell him what you saw today, will you?
Depends.
Elven ruins, you say? What you want to know?
Druid mentioned some cavern you've never been able to enter. Where is it?
East of Cairtrold. In a cove you can only reach from the sea.
We got nothing else for you, so if you're done, we'd rather get back up top.
I'm done. And good idea.
Alright, up we go. Or we stay behind, apparently, and have to swim up manually. Oh, and the drowners come for Geralt, but not the other guys, not the divers. Alright, dickheads, come on. Form an orderly queue, if you would, please. Filthy monsters. Heavy attack, finish him. Okay, there's one over there. Oh, and you're leaving fresh blood. Alright, I guess we do a quick search of the cavern for any loot, because we are compelled. Oop, that's the way to get back out of here. So we search this end of the cavern. Get the shinies. Stop glitching out. Get on the ground. Alright. Nothing else here. Into the water, quick save, and away we go. Time is burning. Okay, so our next objective is to go back to Yennefer. We can do that. Just need to find ourselves a fast travel point. What have we got? Oh, another dickhead bandit. Out of here. What's that? I don't know how that guy's on fire. Did he set himself on fire? No. Ooh, brutal. Done. Where are we going? Back up top to the lighthouse. Ignore the snow hair. Up we go. It's funny, for some of my Cyberpunk playthrough preparations, replay preparations, I did load in the other day and was doing some stuff, and all of a sudden the entire crowd of people were running away. I'm like, why? What the hell happened? An NPC had accidentally stood on like a barrel fire and caught fire, which freaked out all the NPCs and they all ran away. This guy just sort of walked around in circles till he extinguished himself without dying and act as if nothing happened. Game glitches and bugs can be fun and funny. As long as they don't break the immersion too much. Oh, there's still one more harpy flying around. Get out of here, you silly wench. Okay, so back to down near Kertrolda. And it's east of there we need to go anyway, right? Once we've told Yennefer what we've learned.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Can we talk to Krak and tell him that we had to kill Lugos as well?
Verify it now. Otherwise, I'll continue to wonder if he's not about to stab me in the back.
You've something of a persecution complex.
You needn't come with us.
I hadn't intended it.
What are you talking about?
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Oh.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Yep, sure.
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Yep.
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstone's on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
Yes. And poof, she's turning into an owl. Nope, she's portaling. Okay.
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri.
Oh, sorceresses clashing.
We'll await you there.
Alright, so Geralt's got to go there manually. Avalok's on the boat. Krak's up the ramp. I want to see if we can talk to Krak. He's not here.
To battle shoulder to shoulder with a witcher.
Druid and a druid. Right, so we can't... Oh, there he is. Oh no, that's the guard.
Don't go pestering folk. Adventure seeker.
Maybe if we went into Kertrolda, we could talk to Krak on Crate, but I can't be bothered.
Whoa, stop flexing like that. You're making me nervous.
Boring as
Director Frosty, do you know if there's any discussions to be had with on Crate now that Lugos has been killed?
Yes, Geralt?
Well, we can talk to Avalok about a few things. Interestingly, I do want to know, why is he interested in helping Ciri?
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs.
Agreed.
Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities.
Ooh.
Those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir.
Selective breeding. Wow.
Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
Right. Interesting.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
I know that humans feel that the other races are inferior. They are definitely not liking them and intimidated or judgmental of them and fear them. Maybe they do think they're inferior. I don't know. They definitely dehumanize them in a lot of the rough treatment they do to them.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything if that's your question.
We'll see.
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better.
So that's the other mage we
In fact,
rescued?
we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
Yeah, that's fair. That'll definitely happen.
So long.
Alright, Triss is charmingly playing with her hair in the background. Can we chat? We can.
Yes, Geralt?
You, holding up all right?
It'll be a hard slog for everyone.
You know what I mean.
What am I supposed to say? I mean, I knew you and Yennefer... that you'd end up back together. It was a lost cause. Always.
I guess so. I just don't want you to...
Can we not dwell on it? I need to focus on other things now.
Right. Understood.
Okay. Fair enough. Well handled, Triss.
So long, Triss.
Difficult subject? I don't know. Triss is still always going to be my sweetheart, I think. I would be interested to do a bit of main story playthrough on my own at some stage. Maybe choosing Triss as our romance interest because of my personal connection to her as a player from playing all the other games. Couldn't help it. But from a lore perspective and a unanimous audience voting, we went down the Yennefer route, but Yennefer still hasn't really won me over. Care Trolled. Let's just double check up here. If Krakon Crate does have any dialogue regarding the fate of Lugos, his nemesis that he doesn't even want to have a nemesis with. Frosty wasn't... Frosty's maybe not checked. Maybe we're doing something Frosty's never done. Ooh, that could be interesting. I am assuming that he's in here somewhere.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Oh, that's nice. Whatever. Ceres must be in here at least. Oh, there she is.
Got a minute?
Never mind.
Farewell.
Well, maybe if we can't mention it to her, we can't mention it to her dad. Oh, there's her brother, Hjalmar.
Geralt. How are things?
You and Ceres getting along?
As ever. Daggers drawn and at loggerheads. Must look something nasty from the side. But all in all, I love my sis.
Oh, good.
So her becoming Queen of all Skellige, it's changed nothing?
Tried to give me 1 or 2 orders. But I do believe she's done with that now.
Alright, fair enough.
Farewell, on Crate.
Alright, so... Don't know where Krak is. Might be a lost cause. Trying to talk to him.
But I prefer my trusty axe.
Modern Freyr is...
Servants and other random NPCs.
Continental dandies come a-strutting, then we gotta
Downstairs. I
drag their
thought he was nearby.
sword army.
That's back out. Sworn Krak was nearby.
Away with you.
Oh, here he is. This is where Krak's room was. I think. And it's locked. Or was it this room? There he is.
Wanted to talk.
Well, all we can talk about is Ciri. Alright, well, let's do that.
I found Ciri.
Ah, I knew you'd do it. Safe and sound, I trust?
Yes, she was fleeing from the Wild Hunt.
Bring her to Care Trolled. She'll be safe here. And I must see how she's changed after all these years.
Right, well, that's...
See ya, Crack.
Not a lot to talk about. Now we know there is no commentary about the end of Lugos the Mad, leader of the opposing clan on this isle.
Head of a giant on your mount.
And the trouble that might be coming towards Uncrate, depending on who takes the Jarl's place and how they go about stuff. Anyway, let's go to Avalok's laboratory that the sorceress is mentioned, which is over here. Okay. The Palygap Coast, which we have unlocked. Let's do a hard save, and away we go. There's not boating there at this time. Do you imagine boating there is to do around Skellige? There's so much faffing about. And here's the end.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now. This is no time to get soppy.
She almost sounds a bit like Claudia Black. And, you know, therefore Morrigan from Dragon Age. Almost, but not quite.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Yapa Ligen!
Very dark in here. It is nighttime, but we're indoors anyway.
We've awoken the sentry.
Yeah.
Take care of it.
What have we got? A golem. Golems are typically elemental in nature, so elemental oil it shall be. Whoop. Shields are up. Away we go. Oh, there's two of them. All right. The other one hasn't activated yet. Let's focus fire. Shields up, Geralt. There we go. Dodge. Ooh, that confused the camera even. We got him back. Come on, Siri. Do something cool. Yeah, teleport and stuff. Oh, no, he's not going to explode. I thought he was going to blow up for a second. Oh, she got it. Nice. There's an important choice during this quest. Okay, thank you, Frosty. Hopefully I make the correct one. And make sure you pull me up if I do not. And welcome, Raised by Bats. We're doing pretty well. Happy Monday. Heading towards the finale for the main story,
Pretty
but
cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
okay.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
All right, Witcher sensing time. Amongst the laboratory. Can we talk to Yen anymore?
Look, Geralt.
What? What did you find? Delenn is here too. Welcome.
Someone was literally just here.
Ooh.
Avalok's assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow it doesn't seem like Avalok to have one.
A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
Aha.
Aha what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Alright, let's keep investigating. With our investigating nose.
Let's see what Avalok's really planning.
Alright, how are you doing, Delenn? How is baby Delenn going as well?
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
So it's got some candied apples and... Oh no, apples and other sweets. Delicious! Now, what do we got here?
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
It's a hairbrush. Alright. Fancy hairbrush too. Ooh.
Yen.
What is it? Show us. Ooh, a family tree? Tracing elder blood lineage, perhaps. That's what I think it is. It's very well done. A lot of effort in there.
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood.
Aha!
Laura Doran.
That's right, Ish.
You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version.
Wow.
Seems Avalok has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
Interesting.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Hesitation, though? Alright. We want to look at his notes, though. We need to get to the bottom of this, right? And Delenn, glad things are going well, and hopefully we can be entertaining, but things are getting serious towards the end of this main story arc.
Let's look at his notes.
If they are here and legible.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalok never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with.
Yes.
Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Alright, well that's an interesting reveal. Oh, can we talk to Ciri?
Perhaps this was not a good idea after all.
Yeah, I think it is.
Let's see what Avalok's really planning.
I do want answers. I like answers. What clues are around here?
Elves sure know their fragrances.
Alright, so Avalok's been coming here a lot then.
There, beyond the door.
Well, let me answer this clue first.
Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
Okay. Alright, someone's behind the door. Now what then,
Let's see
Yennefer?
what Avalok's really planning.
Alright, hard save. Giddy up. Face plant into the door. That's the only way you can open doors, is to run square into them. And that's a different person. Who are you? One of the sorceresses? Someone different? I don't recognize her. Another hairbrush.
How did you get in here?
Magic.
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out.
Okay. Maybe he did create.
I remember you. From Tir Nalia.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalok you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Right, interesting.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Yeah.
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
Yeah, but you're an arrogant elf, so...
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Yep, snobby elf. Well.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalach will finally be free of her.
What must she do? Miss snobby, elven, bitchy lady? Welcome, Sparkle Sauce.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Ciri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Okay, but... Ooh, is this the...
Ciri...
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? No. Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
That would be funny. Go for it. Yes? No? No. Did I choose right? What are you seeing, Geralt? What are you even pretending to do? I picked correctly. Excellent. Good. Empower Ciri. Trust in Ciri. Don't belittle Ciri and her feelings. There you go. Plus, it's fun. Geralt and Ciri have not had enough fun together. Although it is a bit rude. But anyway, Yen is not impressed. Sparkle Sauce, I think most of the crew is indeed on tonight so far. Hope you are doing well. Enjoy the random destruction that doth bequeath us now. That is surely going to upset... Oh, he's got a fancy painting of himself. Where did that elf go? Look, at least we only destroyed the non-important things. Watch the painting. Oh, is he watching through the painting? Magical painting, perhaps. She not impressed? Not sure. All right, we'll watch it.
That's better. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I'm watching. Camera says... No. Good job, Yennefer. Well done. She played along too. Yeah, you like it. Points for Yen. Yes, exactly. Nice. All right, meet Ciri outside the lab. Let's... Whoops. Oh yeah, we can eat stuff with art. Eat stuff on our way out. Yeah, well, we still don't really know or trust what Avalok's up to. I guess we don't really need to know right now, but still, gotta be a little bit skeptical. Pretty view, nice mountain, bit of a breeze. Still dark, so dark
Must
tonight.
we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjall. and I'd like...
Oh.
What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
Oh, yeah.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
Yeah.
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
Of course.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjord?
I can.
Please. All right, let's go. Teleport away.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
See you.
All right, Geralt's even going through a portal, even though he hates him.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Fair. Yeah, they are creepy.
Graveyards, not my favorite either.
Why not?
Remind me of work. Never been to a cemetery to visit someone's grave. Always hunting some ghoul or rot fiend.
Frankly, I'd rather have come here with a contract to do some witch's work.
Oh, we're both here together, Ciri. Supporting each other, alright.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjal has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
Oh, well, hopefully he's not there. I guess we find out. Yep. Is that him, or is that some other random? I don't remember what he looks like. That's gross. That's fucked. Well done, Ciri. All the same. This hopefully gives him a more peaceful departure as well, because if not, mistreated remains under bad circumstances can form curses and other supernatural beings. Oh, and there's people in the background too. They're gonna come.
What are you doing? What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjal.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
It's not Craven. Ooh.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
How can you defend him?
Craven's place is in the ditch.
They don't know the good things he did.
Skjal saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjal not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
Yeah.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass. And anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves. Well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. Can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjal now.
Yeah, they will. Ciri, do a little teleport, like, dash thing. That'll show them that you're special. This could be like a little bloop bloop. Or teleport through them to really show them.
I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
You have some idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Well done, Ciri.
Let's go.
She seems happier and better for it, so that's good. And like Midnight's done a sushi bowl prep. Nice. Nice. Together. Let's go together.
Back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
We got nothing else going on. Just main story goodness. is a lot of dialogue tonight. But I'm loving it. Hopefully it's not too boring to watch. There's not a lot of action, but it's, I don't know, it's a very interesting story, especially since, you know, considering the journey we've been on. And it continues. Okay, so what is our, is this the next mission? Veni Vido Vigo. Sneak onto the Emperor's flagship under the cover of darkness. We've also got to find the Sunstone and pick Fengel up on the Emperor's ship. Meet Philippa at the ruins. So it's either go to the Elven ruins or go to the Emperor's ship. I'm interested in the Emperor a bit. So let's see what that means. Big veto. No, sorry, I didn't say veto. Well, at least I didn't mean to. My accent can sound similar. But no, is this Veni Vidi Vigo. The name of the quest. Frosty, I'm assuming it doesn't matter which one we do next, but for a change of scenery, I propose we go after the Emperor's flagship and see what that looks like, especially because it's nighttime. Let's give it a crack. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to disappoint you there. How far are we traveling? Oh, man, we're traveling yonks away. Okay, well, back to the fast travel post we go. Hopefully it's still nighttime by the time we fast travel there.
To have strength to the last.
Right. Oh, sorry, lady. Save game.
Warriors like a boat.
Alright. Gonna go out there. So, Marlin Coast is closest. Use dyes to change the color of your Witcher gear. I didn't know we could do that. But the dyes in the game
it's clearing
at this
up.
point? Or only in the DLCs? Oh, I'm gonna make the green a cool-ass black or something. Alright, weather's clearing up, says Geralt. Where do we need to swim? Let's run around the coast here, I guess, first. So it's so the dyes are DLC stuff. Is that what you're saying there, Bats? Oh, that's not where we wanted to go. Climb, jump. Oh shit! Hang on. How do we get up? Oh, we can't get up there. Oh, I fell down. Stop moving, Geralt. I stopped pushing buttons ages. I did not push any button for any of that. At least it looked cool, I guess. All right, we'll just swim over here to the coast. So the dyes are in the DLCs, but not in the main game, is that right? If so, I sense a costume change coming up. At least an appearance of costume change. With the latest upgrades, we did get more cool-looking flourishes on this outfit, so it's becoming less and less horrid green. Alright, cool. Thank you, Bats. Appreciate the feedback. Also glad I didn't miss anything in the meantime. But Frosty would, I'm assuming Frosty would have pointed it out if that was the case. Alright, sneak onto the ship. How do we know which ship it is? But anyway, I'm guessing we just got to therefore swim and not be detected by the lights, right? We just drink another holdy breath potion of killer whale. Dive, dive, dive. Quick save. Let's see. Do a direct beeline swim towards the ship in question. And avoid surfacing it, or... All of the ships have some magic glowy shit around them. Are they all enchanted somehow? Is it this ship? Must be. Circle on the minimap seems to be encompassing it. Alright, what have we got up here then?
Hold! It's the Witcher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
So don't sneak on, but instead be spot. We're not in the light, so alright, let's continue. Where the get up there? Emperor's orders say not to attack Geralt. Emperor Emir. There's some crossbows.
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Yes.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome would have been different. Where is she?
Nearby.
Close.
Close, White Wolf, is what you are to decapitation. You're insolent because you believe I cannot afford to hurt you. And you're right. Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer indispensable, but disposable.
Well, that should make an interesting day.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man.
I bet we free her for you.
So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats.
Yeah.
I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
That is her nature.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Yeah.
Nor must I.
So when they've done their part, all going well, he'll seek them out again, I assume.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles.
The magic inhibiting metal shall no longer bind her.
No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Farewell. Very good. Off we go then.
Been a while.
She's still well dressed.
The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ardskellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
Just like all other sorceresses, very snobby and ready to go. All right.
And I despise teleports, but have it your way. Let's go.
Off we go. Alright, mission accomplished. That was faster and easier than I thought it would be.
Triss, where's Yennefer?
She'll be here soon, and she's sure to want to talk to you.
I don't doubt it.
Can we talk?
Yes,
Yeah.
Geralt?
Okay. Yeah, looking good. That's what I thought.
Good.
For a captive of Emir? Is that what you mean?
Seems like he's shown you surprising leniency. No interrogations, no torture. Or did you just tell him everything he wanted to know?
If I'd told him everything, he'd hardly still need me alive, wouldn't you say? Anyway, we shan't speak of it. I and what concerns me have not been a concern of yours for some time now.
True. I actually am not very familiar with Geralt's history or knowledge or friendship or acquaintance with Fringilla, to be honest. But anyway, that's fine.
Cantarella. Who is she, really? She mentioned you knew each other.
You ran into her. Her real name is Carthia van Canton, Asira's former collaborator. She's very talented.
Okay.
Spied for you?
Not just for us, probably. I doubt she wishes any harm upon me or other sorceresses, but one must be very careful what one says in her presence.
Seemed like you told her quite a lot about me.
You ought to feel flattered then. That makes you famous on both banks of the Yaruga.
She got a very slight lisp, or am I hearing things? Either way, very cute.
So long.
So raised by bats, Fringilla and Geralt had a thing going. Oh, only because she reminded him of Yen, and she needed info about Ciri. Right, did not know that. So I'm assuming that's in the books pre-game. In the timeline before preceding the game. we still talk to Triss about anything new?
Yes, Geralt?
We cannot. All right.
So long, Triss.
Okay, now it is time to meet Philippa Eilhart in the Elven Ruins to see what she needs help with. I actually don't remember what we're doing. Oh, the Sunstone, of course, yes. So the Elven Ruins, which is where the Diver Man said was the mystical code behind an illusion. That is where Philippa went to investigate. We shall go meet her there. Sounds good.
Killing that vermin.
It is interesting how many sorceresses have all wanted and or hooked up with Geralt. Like, he's really collecting the set here. Very impressive. Alright, that's where we gotta go. Where is the closest place? There is no close... Oh, you gotta go by sea. That's right, they said you had to approach by sea. Alright, closest boat, I guess, is over here then. Let's go to that.
Man needs worries like a boat needs ballast. The sail straight and as well.
And needs worries, does he, to help him sail straight?
Don't eat
That's
so
an
much.
interesting way, an interesting perspective.
Should
Should we perhaps...
You sure fucking showed that icy horse up.
We sure did. Alright, let's just chill out here and meditate till morning. Let's get some goddamn sunlight going. And replenish our Witcher supplies. There we go. Alright, sunrise approaches. Hard save. Away we go. Look out, chickens.
Grab those swords, but I prefer my trusty
So that's Triss, Yen, Fringilla, and Coral not in the game. You think that's all the sorcerers he's been with? Nah, he's also hooked up with Cynthia, who was Philippa's apprentice, and Kira. That's what we've done in the games. Was there any others? We didn't. I don't think he hooked up with Sheila.
Way to win respect in Skellige.
That's all I can think of at the moment, but that's still a pretty good set. Alright, Geralt, away we go. Oh, this is very uninviting winds. Never mind. That's where we gotta go. Good old long sail around the waters. Are they fish or dolphins or sharks? Nope, they are sirens jumping in and out there. Alright, are they going to leave us alone? There be silly wenches. So far, so good. Stay along the coast. I just don't want to destroy the boat. It's going to be annoying if they break the boat. They backed off. Alright, excellent. Bit of a drab sail. This is the least impressive scenery we've seen in a while. Alright, here we are. Ancient Crypt. Marker unlocked. Oops. Crashed the boat. We got too close to the shore. My bad. Lucky there's a spare boat. And a sorceress who can do portals. Alright, here we go. Philippa, what have you found? Oh, and loot the stuff. Yep.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this.
I say, look at this. She has like an old voice sometimes.
Let's go.
Got it done.
What now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did?
Really,
Vilgefortz? The moment I killed him, cultivation wasn't complete. They hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but...
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
Of course. Also heard of this rich blind dwarf from Mahakam. Had them put 2 sizable rubies in his eye sockets. Couldn't see a damn thing. But word is, it looked pretty tasteful.
There you go. So I didn't know Vilgefortz lost his eyes. I'm assuming that happens also in the books at some point. And is able to find a way to grow them back. Until Geralt ultimately clashed with him. Is that going to be spoilers for some of the events in the TV show, depending on if the TV show gets to keep going and if the TV show sticks to the material properly? Oh, there we go. What do we got? Wraiths. Wraiths are arriving. All right, give me some Spectre oil then. Where is it? There it is. And a year... Oh, rude. Yrden. There you go. Now, this led somewhere as well. Is this going to loop around, or am I just going a dumb way that we should really be following Philippa? Looks like it's going to loop around, but just in case there's more dialogue, we'll link up with Philippa Eilhart this way. There she is. And she's run out of things to say. Alright, let's jog then.
Hear that?
That sounds siren-y. Careful. Sweet songs to lure you to your death. There you go, siren.
What did she just say?
I don't know, it sounded... Place of power, let's get that as well. Once
we're protecting her. Damn, there's a lot.
Place
of power. Should draw from it.
We came here for a reason.
We did, but we are going to draw some ability powers. Oh, Igni sign buff achieved for a while. Most excellent. We use Igni a lot. And I've already got it buffed through our gear and runestones. Can we get through? Oh, careful. Oh, that looks spiky. There we go. Save and up the stairs. Oh, she's got a glow in her eyes, so she is.
So how do we get up
The stairs? I'll fix them right away.
Oh. So simple when you've got lots of epic magic, eh?
Ready.
Let's go.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think.
Oh, do you?
There are
Do you
times
now?
I doubt you three realize how it looks. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it a 5-some, there's clearly no room.
Alright, anything to check out along here? Glows how she sees, yeah, so that's the magical ability she's using to see that they were talking about earlier, right? It looks cool anyway. Venomous Aracus. That almost rhymes. But insectoid oil. We're fighting one of these things. Shields up. Now it's dark. Geralt pulled it out. I put the torch away and he's whipped it out again. Let's let it burn. Put the torch away. There we go. Yep, we're needlessly exploring, but I just felt the compulsion to do so. Alright, let's continue with Philippa before she gets too stroppy. Oh, and a golem. Alright. Elemental oil time. We're going through all of the different types of enemies, aren't we? Shields. Said shields, please, Geralt. There we go. Ow. Slap, Geralt. Dodge. That's it. No, you don't. Nice. Good interrupt. That's got it. Good teamwork, too. Cool. Shield's up for good measure. Quick save down. The sword away and pull the torch back out. Eat some noms to regenerate.
I say, look.
What now?
It appears I must do everything for you.
Oh.
See the sentry who seems to be waiting for payment?
I'm fresh out of change.
Ugh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Fearlan of the Elven legend. Do you literally read nothing?
Calm down. Always the hand. It's always going to be the hand. I use my hands. I don't want to cut my hand. I've seen memes about it, but I agree with the people in the memes. I just do like a little cut on the leg somewhere out of the way. That's not going to be a burden.
There you are.
Thanks. Plus, there's more nerves in the hand, so it's going to hurt more. Or is that the whole point, to show how tough you are?
Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
I don't trust him.
Take. Obviously a leading question. No. Geralt, I'm tired. Let's sit and chat a bit first.
Is foreplay that important to you?
You'll get to work with the Emperor. Not excited?
No. I mean, yes, of course I am. Thus far, the Lodge has oft banked on weak rulers. It's been one of our biggest mistakes.
So you're impressed Emir keeps his mages on a short leash?
Yennefer's wise to keep you out of politics. I'm afraid you'd not realize which way the wind was blowing if you pissed straight into it.
You ought to talk to Yennefer. Painfully clear there's unfinished business there.
Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in matters of the Lodge this time.
You don't trust her. So once the hunt's defeated, leave. Find asylum elsewhere. I hear Redania's offering.
I'd sooner stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
There we go. What are your plans?
This deal with Emir. It's sorceress business. Pick someone else's brain.
So she's not told you anything? What about personal plans? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? Beside a young, promising empress?
Stay away from Ciri.
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward.
Yes, onwards.
Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
Already have.
But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
Yeah, suck it. Alright, Philippa, you are definitely starting to grate on me now. But besides, Geralt has already been empowering Ciri to do her own thing and be herself and have confidence.
There's something here. Feel it?
He's doing it right.
No, my medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh. Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. Watch this. Arahan Luma!
Right. Oh, I've seen this. You shout at the thing with unrelenting force and it spawns a dragon.
That means the Sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors.
Ah, no, that's wrong game. My bad. Volandiver or something his name is. Anyway, we've got a good old-fashioned mirror light beam puzzle. Where do we need the light to go? Looks like it's going around in circles. They're all beam. Whoa, okay. So they're all beaming up this way. Does this need to be... Whoa, okay. Hello, sir. Fancy seeing you here. He's a ghost, so Spectre oil. Okay. Put that away. Would a Yurden help against a ghost? I guess it doesn't hurt. Fire doesn't do much for a ghost. Well, it did a little bit. Got a good old-fashioned yeeting.
What now, you piece of filth?
Yeah, alright. Bus Rodar! Yes, indeed! Big Veto, I love Skyrim. We're gonna do an awesome Skyrim playthrough at some point. And I still, today, have dreams. I always have very vivid, active dreams, but in my dreams, I'm often still using Unrelenting Force and Fusrodaring stuff frequently. Okay, so it shines down through here. Do we need to shoot it to the middle? I don't know. What happens if we just mess around with this? I honestly don't know if this is what we want to be doing, but let's just faff around with all the mirrors, I guess. Unless anyone's got a hint that can help us shortcut, but I can't even see where we need to shoot the light to. Is it got to hit like one of these pillars? Has it got to hit something up there or over there? I keep seeing glints flashing around. The music is, yeah, Bats, I agree as well. The music is awesome. So much of this game has amazing music. Combat music, exploration music, general ambience. Love it. Alright, do we just faff with all the mirrors to unlock? Oh, that was risky. My bad. There is a question mark up there somewhere. Alright, how do we get up to you, sir? Side? Yep, that's got it. And another ghost. Hello. Throw down your blade. You throw down your blade. Get yeeted. Alright. They've all got to connect. It's got to go to the ball, but isn't it coming from the ball? Oh, so the beams just have to maybe connect all to all mirrors.
Found it!
Okay. That worked. Not sure exactly how, but that's fine. It's done what we need to. This way. Ding ding. Yep, thank you. So much of a puzzle, just interact. Yep. Only I'd read that earlier. Random faffing until we figure it out. Good plan. Oh, is that it?
Last.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
Yeah?
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now.
Right.
But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
Okay. Emperor's got plans, I'm sure. I'd recommend the Alpine Air of Nazir. I don't know. The Emperor's got plans, but we don't like the Emperor. Well, I don't anyway. Am I meant to like him? Because I don't like him. So I lean towards the Alpine Air of Nazir. Stay away from the Emperor, go do something else. That's my inclination. Frosty, Bats, is that a bad choice, or does it not really matter? Meanwhile, I shall take a sip of water. or anyone else who might have a vote or an inclination. But I lean towards option 1. Doesn't really matter. All right, cool. Thank you very much. Get out of here. Get away from Emir.
You'll like Nilfgaard, no two ways about it. I recommend the fresh alpine air of Nazaire.
And Yennefer claims you have no sense of humor. Now listen carefully. Once we've defeated the Hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end.
Right.
Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
Right.
You're telling me this because...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct? All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you and go.
All of us, yeah, that's fine. But we're not leaving Ciri, right?
You want to take Yen's place at Emir's side.
And at Ciri's.
Oh.
I think you understand it's inevitable. And I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens.
So she wants...
Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly. And it would give the wrong impression.
Right. So she wants what Emir wants, which is for Ciri to be by Emir's side and eventually rule in his place. And she wants to be there to see it through. And obviously Yennefer's going to get in the way of that. Interesting.
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do. I can find my own way back.
Sure you can. Alright, is this a shortcut out here? Assume it won't be the long way. Hang on, let it settle. Oh, quest updated. Alright, now... save. And slip out the fast backdoor exit. Level 38, okay. Oh, more... He said un-el. Did he call us like an elder elf? Why do you dislike the elder elves? Are you a mountain elf? And Shay. Oh, missed. Oh, that got it. Let's continue. Alright, not much of a shortcut back. Line there. Nope, back this way. Fine. Here we go, fighting more ghosties along the way, and hopefully I see the gaps in the path along the way. Oh, there's another one. Hard sign, ooh, is not as strong as the Igni fire sign. Most things are affected by fire, but not absolutely everything. Now, this is not the way. This is the way. To be honest, it's kind of good that they've littered these little enemies along the way to help show that this is, yes, this is correct. This is the way in which you must travel. Although, having said that, we've come to a dead end. With some loot, but a dead end nonetheless. So, maybe that's not true after all. Up we go. This is the way. When is next season of Mando coming? I like Mando. I also have a little theory that The Mandalorian is not, I mean by the title, is not actually referring to Din Djarin, but is instead referring to Grogu, who will become a Mandalorian. And that's what the show is actually about. That's what they meant the whole time. Big, massive reveal in like season 8 or something like that. It's a fun theory anyway. Let's see what happens. 2025 for the next episode. Really? Damn it. And somehow we did not clear that monster den, but I'm not doing it now. Okay. That away. Hard save. Check the map. Where is our travel point? Oh, there's treasure under there, but never mind. Can we go down this way through whatever this is into the Miner's King? Come on, Roach. This is some very dense shrubbery. There we go. I still need to watch season 3 of The Witcher. I haven't done that yet. But I will. Oh shit, we got... Say, I disrobed. No, I dismounted. But I was kind of assuming... Yes, it did work. I was going to say, I'm assuming that a fast travel point was going to spawn. Meanwhile, Rich is going to yeet those deer.
Well, my dad's off fighting the black ones.
And I could use a fox pelt on my collar. What about you, Solva? What do you want from your man?
I wanted to take me hunting, instead of leaving me to mind these pots.
You ain't from
I'm a better shot than he is.
Haha, you tell him, girl.
I'm busy.
Alright, my bad. Oh, well, it's a pretty village. It's one of the things that gets a bit underappreciated in this game. Who's talking about? Are you talking about again? CD Projekt Red do a fantastic job of making villages, towns, and cities feel realistic, feel alive. To the point where, you know, there's all the detail, there's NPCs doing stuff, it just feels lived in, it feels populated, even though there's not much for you to explore specifically within them. And to be honest, that is more immersive than every house having something special for you to find and break into, and thus also making it more cumbersome to actually create the game. I would like Bethesda to learn a little bit from how CD Projekt Red make towns and hubs. They combined their powers. It could be amazeballs. Alright. Back to Avalok. Let him know everything is ready. Alright, question to Frosty, our director. Do we have time for the next step in this story mission? I hope so, because I want to keep going. And Bats, the new area from Phantom Liberty is done really well too. Can't wait to see. Yes, I've heard that. I've heard it's even better designed and even more densely populated and actually is worth exploring. Whereas most of Night City, you know, there's some cool things to see, but it's not worth specifically exploring areas. It's better just experiencing the landscape as you do jobs and activities and world events. But I've heard Dogtown actually is worth doing some exploration, so I'm looking forward to it. So I kind of have time. It leads to the end, which we may not want to stop before. That's true. So here we go. The question is, therefore, do we pause now, or do we go and do some random points of interest now? Maybe we'll do that. And tomorrow night we'll plow through the actual finale and then maybe get things set up for the first DLC. How does that sound for a plan? What does everyone think of that? Shall we pursue that? Yeah, I'm thinking tomorrow for the next story mission, but we can do some world event points of interest and stuff now. Today's Monday, Frosty. So there is a stream tomorrow on Tuesday. Unless I've got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure today's Monday. Because it's my first day back at work today, after having an entire month off to go adventuring in the outback. So yes, we won't be waiting that long, because it'll be tomorrow night that we do the next episode. And for anyone watching on these recorded versions in future on YouTube, well, you won't need to wait at all. It'll all be there ready for you as well. Keep thinking it's Tuesday. Ah, don't worry, I get like that all the time. Get my days mixed up. It's one of the things I actually quite enjoy about being on a proper holiday break, is not knowing what day it is and not really caring because it doesn't matter. I like that element of being on holidays. But I'm not on holidays anymore, so I have actually had to pay attention to what date is today.
Go.
It's just that kind of day, says Midnight. Yeah, that's true. As Grizz would sometimes say, what a week today has been. So, that did not lead where I wanted it to go. We have to go up and around that way. I love Skellige. It's beautiful, but it is a pain in the ass to navigate. I was having similar complaints over the weekend when I was doing the treasure hunts and some of the random little exploration, little mini side quests you can do to learn a little bit of extra Witcher lore, or lore about the witches and their creation and past events and whatever else. Kaer Morhen is also equally annoying to get around because it's so mountainous. Kaer Morhen is a fucking beautiful place, probably one of the most beautiful places in this game. But jeez, it was a pain. Sparkle Sauce, your tiny little old tablet is popping its pants and can't do hands-free streaming in bed. Really? I'm down. Oh, missed. Oh, we missed again. Come on, Geralt. There we go. Power swipe. Come on, slap him. That's got him.
Slow now.
And Roach did not even do a scare.
Come on.
Oh, so it's just an old tablet. I get it, Sparkle Sauce. I get it. Bats, you never know what day it is. You work regular days, so it gets confusing sometimes. Yeah, for sure. So question, I don't know if anyone answered, or maybe I wasn't listening earlier. We're going to be doing a replay, a focused replay with all my knowledge, with some mods, with the updates, with everything. I think it's going to be a really good adventure through Cyberpunk. That's our next game to play when we finish all of the DLC for this game. Those of you who intend to watch, have you seen the story or seen it before? If so, why do you want to see it again? Or is it going to be a new thing for you? Maybe I can actually concentrate and fight something for a change. These things are level 7. It should be easy. Yoink. Some loot that we're just going to sell, but anyway. How's the serenity? I love the views on these isles. So good, especially when you've got good weather. Sometimes you get like rain and fog and snow. That doesn't look so good, but when you get the clear days like this, nice. So Bats, when was the last time I played Cyberpunk? Earlier this year. So back in March, I started doing a preparation, like a playthrough, a replay preparation for Cyberpunk. Because back then we didn't know when it was going to be released. Alright, I want to go to here. Let's do a cheat fast travel. And then, like in April or May, they announced that it was going to be 2023, and then we started getting some hints it was going to be around June, July. So I stopped and abandoned that playthrough. And then I started playing it again, now that I'm actually planning to do it. So I'm doing a lot of the events and grindy stuff off stream. So I have a few different save games that I will load up to play through the story and certain side quests. I think it's going to be a well-focused playthrough. I think it'll go well, but time will tell. We'll find out. Before that, I started doing a like a male V playthrough a couple of years ago, but I didn't get that far. So I've basically done the story once. Played the story of Cyberpunk once, and that is when I streamed it. And it's the first real, or I can say it's not quite exactly the first game I streamed. I did do a bit of a warm-up, learning how to stream thing with Sparkle Sauce co-streaming with me of playing The Outer Worlds. But Cyberpunk was what I was gearing up for, to do a real attempt at streaming. So that was my first real game, my first real foray into streaming back in 2021. And Sparkle Sauce missed a lot of Cyberpunk due to Baby Glitter Jam's arrival. Yes to yes to Cyberpunk from Sparkle Sauce, yes. At midnight, it'll be your first time with Cyberpunk. Looking forward to it. Oh, dude. So I'll be playing it as I usually do, which is with no spoilers. But obviously I will be aware of most of the things that happen, except for the DLC. That'll be new. But the storytelling and the characters are so good. It's one of the most emotionally gripping and moving games I've played, even more so than Mass Effect. Whoa, okay, that's a lot of dudes. All right. You guys are looking a bit cold. Have some flame. So I think Jay is also interested, and I think she's going to love it too. But yeah, it's got some amazing storytelling in that game. And some things that you do not predict at all, and some things you do. Looking forward to taking you through it. Big Verdo, yup, shortly after that is when you did Mass Effect. Yeah, Mass Effect. That's right, I started doing I did the Legacy Edition, sorry, the Legendary Edition, because that was released shortly after. And Mass Effect is still pretty much my favorite game trilogy of all time. But Cyberpunk is right there with it. For slightly different reasons. Both of them are brilliant games. Sir, you are free. No comment? There you go.
Thanks, mate. Fairland, you know the place. I've been forged there. Come and visit, I'll have a reward for you.
Alright, Fairland is how we fast traveled to get here. So, we'll go there later. Let's do some of these. Let's do this one at least. And that one might be a bit annoying. Let's do these points of interest. So, Bats, you've played through the game 4 times now. So good. Yeah, so I started doing a male V, because my original playthrough was a female V. I started doing a male V playthrough last year or the year before. And I think other games came out and I just sort of lost a bit of interest. So I didn't get very far into the story. And I was also trying to test out, at that time, there was a couple of cool little bugs where if you did like the Judy or Pan Am missions where they team up with you, if you just ran out of the zone, they would just keep following you for the rest of the game until you finish their missions. So it's kind of wanting to experiment with that. Unfortunately, by the time I did that, it had already been patched out, so it no longer worked. But I still had fun doing some of the side stuff. But ultimately, I've been wanting to have a good reason to play it properly. Started doing it early this year, then all of a sudden the updates were on their way, so I thought, well, I'll just stop it and I'll use the save game I've got to import into 2.0 and play from there. And lo and behold, version 2.0 comes along, and it's overhauled way more things than I think, careful Geralt, than most of us anticipated. And it's really worth doing a replay from the start, so that's what I've started doing. Full replay yet again, doing many of the NCPD side hustles yet again, having still only played through the story once. So there's a lot of the story stuff and even some of the side gigs or side quests that I haven't seen. Most of them I have, but there's a few I didn't see. But a lot of it, I also don't remember a lot of the specific detail around either. So it's going to be a fun time. Same with Saul for you. Oh, so Saul can also team up with you. I didn't know that. Alright, that point of interest is done. Let's go meet our new friend back in Fairland. Let's do a save first. But ultimately, I've kind of planned our playthrough of Cyberpunk already. And for me, it's just got to be a female V who is of the nomad origin. So what I did the first time, because it resonated with me, it drew my interest, and it just still feels like that's who V is to me. That's who we'll be playing. Plus, I think it fits a little bit better with some of the canonical story elements. I just like it. But it's also similar to me. I mean, the Sparkle Sauce and I grew up on a farm out of town. So for us, it's a similar kind of style, being country out-of-towners making our way into cities. So it strikes a bit of personal meaning for me as well. And I'd love to see some stats, because I think most people actually play female V. Now, a lot of the time, people play female characters in third-person games so they can make their characters look all awesome and sexy and stuff. But by default in Cyberpunk, it's first-person. You can't see yourself.
Watch yourself, White.
Oh, come on, Roach. Climb the fucking ledge. Roach, you're making us look really dumb in front of all of these people. Although, not like we really care about them, considering the massacre they did on their elders being blamed for super... Oh, you fucking serious. We'll just run. We'll do it ourselves, shall we, you stupid animals? Come here. Teleport this way. So, Bats, and any other experienced Cyberpunk players. Really? We're stuck against trees now. What is your V character? Male V, female V, mixed gender, or non-binary V? What is your origin? What strikes you? What resonates with you? What's your style of playing Cyberpunk? Keeping in mind, we're not going to be talking about spoilers here. Most people on YouTube play female V, alright. You play male V personally because of Pan Am? That is very fair. Pan Am is awesome. Judy is awesome as well, though. Judy is such a sweetie. Judy reminds me a little bit of Triss in some ways as well. I'm just going to go through this on foot, because it's probably a bit smoother at the moment. Okay. Ah, they're so easy to shoot down. Alright, what loot have we got here? A short letter. What have we got? My dearest Sigvard, I've received your letter. I thus now know that you have a great many doubts regarding the contract I've offered you, and that you clearly suffer from gross misconceptions regarding the nature of a mercenary's trade, something which, given that this is a trade you yourself profess to practice, constitutes a highly puzzling paradox. So let me inform you that a mercenary is not paid for asking questions or for listing reservations, but for performing a concrete task. This task was described in simple, unambiguous words. You are to capture a siren, alive, and bring her to me. If you will not perform this task, you are of no interest to me. As to why we need this siren, or what I intend to do with it, that should be not be of any interest to you. If these conditions do not suit you, I am sure I will find another man who will not refuse my coin. From Count de Botten. Interesting. That's not an easy thing to do. Capturing a siren. Alright. Okay. Sparkle Source using the Stream Elements commands. I didn't even know that one existed. Follow age. Sparkle Source, has you been following for 2 years? 10 months. We're nearly up to 3 years, really? Wow. Time flies, huh? Big veto. In RPGs, you generally play male characters and try to make them as close to yourself as you can. As to you, that is the point of an RPG, is to put yourself into the place of the main character. I feel the same for non-voiced characters. So Skyrim, I always play as a male character. Similar for Fallout 3 and New Vegas, male character. Following in tradition, I did the same for Fallout 4. I do intend on doing another playthrough of Fallout 4, actually streaming a playthrough of Fallout 4, which I also still intend to do as a male character, even though Fallout 4 has a voiced protagonist. But for some games, especially if there is a strong character that is well portrayed as a female character, and sometimes it's third person where it's less immersive for me to be that character, more for me to be, you know, working with that character, I will lend towards a female character. Having said that, Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age Origins, when I first played that on my own, and you know, years ago, I did a female character for that one to start with. But again, that was third person, so it was less immersive for me anyway. But when we streamed it, I think we were male. Because that's also not voiced, so stream where I've got to do the voice acting for the dialogue, voice acting, quote unquote. Us to the despise of Sparkle Sauce. He played a female character. Lady Sparkle Sauce, you liked queer representation? I do as well. I also like seeing good, strong female leads, because generally speaking, especially in movies, it's not done well enough. In games, it is done very well a lot of the time, so hopefully movies catch up at some stage. But ultimately, I like a bit of a balance. Something will just resonate with me as to why I might choose one gender over another for a certain game or playthrough. Shields, and instantly broke my shields. Oh, fuck off, Geralt. Stuck on the fucking terrain. Leave those guys. Go get Mr. Crossbow or Bow Archer Man over here. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that fucked him up good. Excellent. Alright, you're on fire. Let's get these dickheads.
How long you gonna make me wait?
That's not a push. That's a push. Ooh, damn. Big Vito. Baldur's Gate is third person, has very little voice parts by the main character. Also, Starfield is not voiced either. So I will probably play a male character in Starfield. I'm still undecided for Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't really found what vibes with me yet. Sparkle Sauce is barely reading, let alone voice acting. It's more like spicy reading, with a bunch of fails sprinkled in there. But I think I've gotten better, a little bit. Practice does eventually make some kind of difference.
Every man on the continent's so bloodless.
Faster.
Sparkle Sauce, did you miss a bunch of the conversation with your dodgy old tablet? I thought you had good tablets. Who's still one of the kids' tablet? They've good ones, haven't they? Yeah, so Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I haven't decided yet what race nor what gender to play.
Go.
I usually lean towards hybrid races or mixed race types, like half-elf type stuff, but I know that there's tieflings and all kinds of stuff in Baldur's Gate 3, right? Class-wise, I'm leaning towards some kind of shapeshifter, assuming that's in the game. I haven't checked that yet.
Let's go!
Or some kind of ranger with beastie pets or something to that effect. But come on, plenty of time to figure it out. Plenty of time for people to give me tips and advice. Riz, Tiefling Warlock. Yeah, I do love dark magic. I do love my dark magic very much. And especially some kind of spell sword. But given that this is party-based, not solo-based, you can get a mix of that amongst the characters, so... not sure. Alright, Cyclops. Yeah, raw, very scary. Have some fire. Let him burn a little bit. I know that with Neverwinter Nights, which is also D&D based, you... Whoa, okay, that's one hell of a ragdoll. You can do really powerful combinations of druid shapeshifters with monks, because shapeshifted form, technically you're unarmed, so you can get a lot of the monk unarmed fighting benefits as well. Dirge. I have no idea what Dirge is. But Vito, druids have shapeshifters. Excellent. So that's what I'm leaning towards for main character at the moment. I believe there's lots of romance options. I'll wait and see what unfolds, and based on our interactions and some audience participation as to who we might lead towards for romancing in that game when that comes along as well. What shall we do here? Why don't we come down to this port, take a boat, and collect some of these points of interest? How are we doing for time? We'll do a little bit more. Having some fun chats. We'll keep going some more.
Faster.
Do all the evil. Frosty, speaking of which, you've done your evil playthrough now, right? You've completed that? How did that go? How much did that hurt your soul? I cannot do an evil playthrough. We will be doing a heroic playthrough. I know how boring, everyone does that. But it's what I gotta do. I can't roleplay. I can't be an evil character. It's too hard.
Would you dance for me, mate?
Alright, save. It's completed and it was so hard, yes. So now you're having fun playing the hero side, right? Oh, there's a redemption arc for the Dirge. Oh, Dark. Oh, yes. So, Dirge, is that Dark Urgence or Dark Resurgence? That's one of the origins, right? I am actually leaning towards that because I've heard that the character origins in the game can have a bit more context and a bit more content or a bit more meaning towards them. And the Dark Resurgence can have a cool redemption arc versus just doing a complete custom character. There's like a little bit of content you can miss out on, right? So I am actually leaning towards that. It's very hard for me to read or hear some tips on this stuff without getting spoilers. So I have to be very careful as to what I read. So if any of you have some tips, feel free to talk about it in our Twitch chat or on Discord as to what your thoughts or filtered advice is, so you can filter out the spoilers for me and I can get some of this info. So it's tiny kittens with baby teeth. Look at this. Very sharp baby teeths. I missed another... Oh, sorry, I see. Midnight Tabby, you got bit by a tiny kitten. They do. The tiny kittens, even puppers, right? Little baby puppers. They have such pointy things. They're so cute, but so dangerous. Little knifey razor blades. Oh, go away, stupid sirens. There we go. I'm very glad you can unrealistically one-shot sirens and drowners in the water, even though if you shoot them above ground, it does not one-shot them. It's just an annoyance I don't want to have to deal with. It's unimmersive, it's unrealistic, don't care. Just get rid of them, they just get in the way. Alright, that one's done. You caught the kitten and you let it go because your mum came running. So there was a... Is it a stray kitten? Oh, and there's a whale. Cool, I didn't know there was whales in this. Alright. We've got the Dragon Age-esque music playing. I love it. Alright, let's do these islands over here, and that might bring us to the end shortly. It was a stray, oh wow. We did well to catch it. I guess if they're young, they're a bit naive. But yeah, if Mama Cat comes along, yeah. Don't upset her, give the kitty back. Trap them all and build an army. And desex them so they stop overbreeding as well. More whale action. You know, I speak whale. Good morning. I cannot do a Dory whale impression at all. But that's what I was envisaging. I have to say, Ellen DeGeneres, love her or hate her, she did do an awesome job in Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. Alright, point of interest up here somewhere if we can figure out how to climb the mountain. Thank you, sir. That's how I imagined you said that, Chris. Oh, fucking hell, Geralt. That was useless. Alright, let's go to this. Let's go to this side of the island. What do we need to get to on here? Oh, maybe it's in the water anyway. Hang on, let's get on the boat. I think I made a wrong choice here. The sequel is depressing, as in Finding Dory. Still well done, though. Nailed it, did I? You're welcome, Chris. Alright, what do we got? It's nighttime again, too. I keep getting nighttime. They need to make the nights shorter and the days longer so you can still sample the bits of night, but enjoy the daytime. Oh, and we got more sirens coming out of it. Yeah, there you are. Alright, let's dive down. One shot the dickheads in the water as we collect the loot from the smugglers. One shot. One shot. I don't even have to aim. Grab the loot. And grab this loot. Some of these loot pieces aren't bad. Like, is one of them looking like a relic piece of armor? That. Eternal Fire Executioner's armor. Not terrible. Not as good as what we've got, but it is like relic grade. It's the... Oh, right. Anyway. Considering there are Witcher sets of armor, a lot of the armor pieces and weapons in this game are just irrelevant. They don't even get a look in. It's like a weird... I don't know, missed opportunity in a way. Because you want to use the Witcher sets because they're just cooler, but they also have synergies to your playstyle and to wearing the full set. And that's what I wanted to do, even though we look a stupid green color. And it just means we grab all the other loot and just sell it. Don't even look at trying to equip it. So, Midnight Tabby, how to put a receding hairline on a fish should be the movie name. Yeah, and I've seen the memes about it too. Just how impressive the animators have done there to make the blue Dory fish, that is Dory's dad, but Dory, I mean Dory being the, you know, the species of fish. Yeah, her dad has a receding, they've made him look bald with a receding hairline, just using the stripes on there. It's well done, absolutely well done. The other thing I saw the other day was a meme about how good some animation can be in some of the classics. And I think this was either Sword in the Stone or Robin Hood. Now, I think it was Robin Hood, like the old animated with the fox Robin Hood. And like there's a snake and it actually, you know, at one stage it's sitting in the basket with folded arms. Well, it doesn't have arms, but it looks like folded arms sitting over the edge of the basket. Sometimes animators just do such an amazing job on some of these subtle details. You got to give respect to the art form. And Sparkle says, how do we human gender a fish? Oh, well, that's the same with any kind of anthropomorphic kind of character, right? Plus, in the wild, they do have genders anyway, but we've just made them the human versions if they're going to talk. What are we... There it is. Right, yeah, the night is pretty. It is. I think the night skies in the Bethesda games, such as Fallout and Skyrim, actually do a better job. Obviously further enhanced with mods, but I've got this game enhanced with mods as well. Those are truly stunning. These are pretty good. But I've seen better. Where's the next one? I thought we were actually going to be venturing onto land for some of these. Oh, careful with the boat. Boat, swimming-based points of interest are even more boring than normal points of interest. Having said that, the points of interest and the grindy missions in Cyberpunk, I find interesting and entertaining, similar to the stuff we had to do in Horizon Zero Dawn. Another reason I'm looking forward to Horizon Forbidden West next year. But in Cyberpunk, we'll probably be near max level by the time we do the stream playthrough, which will be focusing on story. And that's purely just from doing the grindy, boring side content, which has not got much story, and thus I'm going to leave it off stream. But that's okay. It's fun to do, and it means we'll be able to do more cool stuff on the actual story missions with a more equipped, leveled up character. Yoink! So I've made some notes as well for the Cyberpunk playthrough around, there's a few hidden quests and things that I missed. If you know of any, feel free to ping me on Discord, making sure not to reveal spoilers to other audience members on Discord. Because I do want to capture as many of them as I can. But I think I've got most of them written down. I think. We shall see.
Come on!
Come on! Get out of here, stupid siren wench! We got things to do, we got loot to plunder. And scavenge and ultimately not really do anything with. Alright, let's jump out. Dive down. It's gonna be in, oh, there it is. That was easy. Oh, did I miss? Did I not pick it up? Is there more loot? I did pick that up. There's just more loot somewhere. Alright. Down this way. Oh, and a dude. There we go. Any notes? I don't think so, right? Still more treasure to collect. The marker has not completed itself. And a question for Bats as well and other Cyberpunk players. How well do you know some of the Cyberpunk lore? I know some of it now. I'm trying to study up some more of it in preparation. But because I have spicy brain, I forget some of the details at times, especially relating to certain political or historical elements. I might need backup on occasion. Oh yes, got her. The next one. Oh, come over here. Come fight me over here, and then just get out of the way. Bats, you might know some hidden quests. Let me, yeah, if you can list them, that'd be awesome. But no stress. There's no obligation. I've got some of them, like Gary's thing. There's something about a vending machine guy, one that starts that I didn't even know existed. I learned about that one recently. Yes, we did get her. Come here. Okay, that'll get her. Some flamage will sort you out. The other thing that is very rich in the Cyberpunk universe is there's lots of just lore events and other things you can find, like treasures or notes and stuff that actually link to some other either main story or side quest content. And if you don't know or you don't take the time to read it and understand it, you miss it. Someone's made a mod where they've added a bunch of sort of fixer-driven quests or hidden missions and stuff to investigate, which is really good. However, it is currently broken in the current version of the game. Now, these things I wouldn't do on stream anyway, because I think it's too just reading intense and it's too minute detail that isn't relevant to the overall story. But I was wanting to do it in my off-screen time so I could better understand and just absorb more of the game as part of my playthrough experience for myself. Some of them I have learned, and some of them I've oh, there it is down there. And some of them I have noticed this time in this playthrough that I've been doing as well. Some of them I also saw earlier in the year. There we go. Now we got it done. Some of them I saw earlier in the year when those mods were working in the 1.6 version. So Bats, the core power confuses you. You want to read more about it. The rest you know pretty well. Oh, the corpse. Corpses in corporations. Yeah. Did not get it. Yeah. Shoot her then. Ooh, and a stab through the face. Sorted. Yeah, there's even some subtle details around the monument to Arasaka Tower, which I will actually take us through and explain a bit as part of the playthrough when I do that as well. So I'm trying to just build a few little interesting bits of lore and quips that I think are interesting and good to know that don't take up too much time and aren't going to be boring. So I've got a couple already. I'll try and build some more. And now that I've played the game, I don't actually have to worry about spoilers around events or lore for myself. That's one of the problems in watching and reading a lot of lore articles or videos, is people talking about them ultimately end up talking about spoilers for the game. And that's a pet peeve of mine, because a lot of the time, in fact, most of the time, most people wanting to learn the lore of games is so they can then play the game and experience more of its richness. Not many people will play a game and then want to go back and read or learn about the lore once they are done with it. And I really wish YouTubers and game writers would realize this. Anyway, the Corpo War, yes, gotcha, yes, that's what I thought you meant. The Corpo War had a lot of happening. I have learned a bit on it. I am going to have to listen to some of it again, because it's like political stuff or historical stuff in the lore in games where I just don't, it doesn't stick with me, it doesn't stay in my brain. So it's easy to forget that. Fuck off! How am I getting, shoot her, Geralt! Get the timing right, fuck's sake, there we go. Okay, that'll do us. That will see us for tonight. Whole bunch of story stuff, random exploration stuff, and some good old chit-chat around games and lore. Thank you very much for everyone who's come along. Tomorrow night's session, we'll continue the finale. We'll theoretically complete the finale. I don't know how long that's going to go for, but I'm very excited to see what it is. Once we finish the main story, though, we're pretty much ready to go straight into the first DLC. There's not really any other preparation I think we need to do for either side content or the DLCs, so we're just going to go and jump into some of the content that it has. So either way, tomorrow's going to be an interesting night. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you everyone who has come along tonight. Thanks for chatting to each other and chatting to me. Massive thank you to our Patreon sponsors, a whole bunch of whom have joined us tonight. It's been great to see you. Thanks for coming along. And Frosty, our director, always appreciate the effort that she puts into making sure that we do things for the maximum value of content, for the maximum intended outcomes we want, without giving away any spoilers. Fantastic. And it's been great to chat to everyone else who also has some knowledge and advice and info and opinions on what we do in these games. Thank you for your participation, and thank you to all the lurkers who also like to watch around in the background. Love you all. Let's go and raid someone else on Twitch before we disappear. Stick around for that, and I'll see you all tomorrow night to finally get at least some closure on this whole Ciri storyline and debacle. Let's see what happens. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade. You've been awesome, and we'll see you then.
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
I will find her, or someone who knows what happened to her. Who are you? You know who I am.
A legend cannot be killed, can it?
The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri.
Hold them back!
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.